So, Goku and Frieza is now out on Global, and I am taking the chance to finally run Buuhan in this event. Now, there's a few quotas I want to meet. I just literally want to see how fast we can get this done. Like, what's the pacing of the fight? How can Buuhan, like, how effective is Buuhan? And how effective is Buuhan with, TEQ Broly on the team? Not a full, really power absorption team. I sort of just want to see how he's able to function, right? He should be able to function really good. He should be pretty good. I mean, ever since he came out, I mean, he's pretty much been dominating. I've been seeing people play him on JP. And of course, I had the link level Buuhan. And, I made a short showcase of Buuhan a little later. So 7 million at the start is not bad. It's not a good thing. But hopefully we can get into a rhythm, get into a groove, and things will play out safely. Now, there's a couple questionable units on this team, like Int Buu and TEQ BUUHAN, but trust me, with Buuhan around and his crazy support, I'll leave his passive in the description below. TEQ BUUHAN. I'll leave his full passive in the link below. The description, not the link. I keep thinking about comment section. No, the description. So if you want to see his kit, look in the description. But I know they seem very questionable, but they can be really good with just a 70% damage reduction, especially in the final phase of the fight. Evil Boo can potentially just dodge as well, so this should be a really unique and good team. But I think, we can already tell the pacing of the fight, right? Look at this. When's the last time you've seen someone be turn 2 on this guy, right? Look at this. This is insane. So the direction I want to take this fight in is really simple. I know we can win this, right? But I want to see everything TEQ BUUHAN has to offer, right? Because his kit does sort of change after turn, 6 or 7? It's either turn 6 or 7. And he can be able to dodge, Goku and Frieza as well. So hopefully we'll be able to see him dodge, Goku and Frieza. Because I'm definitely going to put him in slot 1. We're going to see if he can tank the 5 million super attack. We're going to see if he can tank the 3 million super attack. We're going to make sure we take our time instead of like just focusing on the win. I do want to see what these units are capable of and if this team is actually a quality team in the game, right? Because just because Buuhan is a TUR, I don't see, I mean, he has recently just came and left, right? But Buuhan, I'm already, I don't really hear too much about Buuhan, right? Normally when units come out and they're powerful and they're strong, it lingers for a minute. I think people are overwhelmed by the Majin Buu saga, the Gotenks, the new EZA LR, the EZA Majin Vegeta. People are still talking about EZA Beerus. And it's crazy because like Buuhan is better than all of them, right? Yeah, Buuhan's better than Majin Vegeta. A million %. I promise he's better than Majin Vegeta. Like we'll see. Like I'm gonna put him to the test this video. We're gonna make sure we see him tank Goku and Frieza. We're gonna put him in full danger. So don't click off yet. Especially if you doubt this guy, right? This guy is amazing. It's gonna get to a point to where once we have transformed him, because turn 6 or when it's a full power absorption rotation, and on turn 3 or 4, it's either turn 3 or turn 4. You can use that active. Let's I didn't want to really transform Broly right here, but I have to. Because we're short on key. So this is sort of tough. Not getting an 18 key stack is always a massive thing, especially in the Goku and Frieza event, because we know the damage threshold will stand firm. Okay. Let's just collect orbs. Yeah, I'm thinking too much. I'm thinking way too much. This is the beginning of the fight. We don't have to worry. We started below 90% HP as well. So Buuhan, Buu tanks is definitely guarding. So yeah, we don't have anything to worry about. Does he doesn't build up as well. So these are just doing attacks, right? This is just pure damage. Hopefully he can super Broly. I mean, he can super Buu tanks because we'll just heal everything and we'll definitely survive. That is the reliable thing about this team as well. Like, let's pay attention to how much they heal, because I'm thinking this is one of the better teams in the game currently. But it's just not being spoken about. Like I said, going slow is a good thing, especially when it's characters like these that get to wind up. Int Buu gets to wind up. Physical Buu Tanks has to wind up. He can stack defense, he can stack offense, and then when you transform him, his defensive capabilities can be amazing, and his offensive prowess can be way stronger, right? So I think going slow can sometimes be seen as a bad thing. And no, it's actually a reverse. Like Dokkan going through, you know, the tougher events. Well, Gogeta's a special exception. Like Gogeta and Janemba, they're structured differently. They're structured in a way to where you sort of do want to get out of the event pretty quickly. But like in fights like this, it is imperative that you get these characters to stack and build up and get all their things. Being locked right here is not a bad thing because this gives Int Buu a chance to just get the revive and die, and then we can Ghost Usher. But if we don't die here, we'll still get the Ghost Usher turn 7, and I'm pretty sure that's going to come in handy. Yeah, Ghost Usher in this event is going to be handy. Do you know how many protective mechanics we have? We have Int Buu's revive. We're going to have his Ghost Usher. We're going to have Janemba turn 6 rage mode, right? We're going to have an invincible Buuhan that when he transforms, he goes into Buu, but in that Buu state, he's like invulnerable. He can't die. We'll prove it. Like, I promise. Like, I'll prove it to you, right? He's like one of the better slot ones in the game. This Buu, once he's transformed and he gets all those orbs and he's super defensive. Ooh, he's so powerful. And as well, like he also is, like I said, really great utility wise, because in a fight structure like this where the enemy gets stronger progressively, the important thing will come out. So at first he's just raw stats, right? Like overpower the weaker units, right? But as the fight goes on, right, when you get to turn 6 or turn 7, I have to check it out. But it's turn 6 or 7. He loses a little bit of stats. He loses 100% attack and defense, but in exchange gets I think it's a high chance to dodge and a chance to, it's either a high chance or a great chance to additional super attack. Well, the additional is guaranteed, but it's a 70% chance to super or 50% chance. I think it's a high chance for both. Yeah, high chance to dodge and additional super attack. Additional attack. That is such a tongue twister. Additional attack with a high chance to super. Yeah. But we survived. That's all that matters, right? I know we took big damage right there, but we lived. We're gonna heal up. And what's the play? Oh, Ghost. Yep, turn 7. We're using the Ghost Usher, boys. Okay, in hindsight, I should have, you know, put my slots correctly. We're gonna have to put Janemba in slot 1, because there's no way. Yeah, I'm not doing this. Yeah, no. We're gonna rotate Int Buu off. Hopefully that revives come in clutch and useful another day, another time. It might come in clutch, it might not. Hopefully it does. But Janemba's fully built up. We're at a point to where Buuhan coming out is, it's a necessary thing, right? Like, this is the last turn we can keep him in Buu tanks. But we've had a long time to just build up his stacks. So he's going to look dangerous, especially on a rotation with Buuhan. Woo! And because if we rotate one of the Buus off rotation, we might actually keep them together, though. Yeah, that would make the most sense if I keep them together and I transform one so I can maximize that rotation. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. But this Buuhan, like when I transform him next turn, if we was to have the other Buuhan, the TEQ Buuhan on rotation with the support and the domain active, oh my god, he would hit like 40 million attack stat. He would hit like a crazy attack stat. Like Buuhan is insane, right? Once you get to stack him. So let's just see what we can do. Now, okay, when he transforms, a lot of things happen. Defensively, he's pretty much the GOAT, especially with all his links active. Yeah, there's nothing in the game that's touching this kid. Nothing. Like nothing right now is touching him. So 59 damage, 59, 109. I'm actually hoping he super attacks here. Now that we're sufficiently past turn 7, I know that we're going to have the guaranteed additional with a high chance to super. with that second Buuhan, and you know that actually gives us a higher chance to proc the hidden potential. So we could potentially get like a quad super from this guy, and we can get a triple super from, you know, regular Buuhan, which is pretty impactful considering they're 7 out of 7 links, right? They gave him big bad bosses for free, which is a good thing. Now his attack stats right now are not going to be the best because remember, we just lost 100% stats, but now we have this additional, yep, and it's a super, and we might be able to get the hidden potential, right? We can't, unfortunately, we cannot dodge, but his defense is so great right now that if Golden Frieza in 17 does super him, we would actually eat it, especially with the domain active, and the support. Yeah, look at him, 15 million on this rotation with the domain up. Like, this is evil Buu, right? So this is what I mean by Buuhan. He would look stupid on that rotation. Yeah, this physical Buuhan on that rotation, magnificent. We're gonna put we're gonna rage mode. Yeah, let's rage mode. I wanna rage mode because he didn't super last turn, so he's definitely gonna super this turn. So yeah, let's pop this rage mode. I think it'll be smart. Collect this orb real quick. All right. Now the useful thing about this is we're gonna get the super attack out of the way, and on top of that, we're clearing a path to victory. I don't think Janemba's is strong enough. Like, he doesn't have one of the stronger rage modes. Like, Easy ATK Beerus's rage mode is way stronger, and he has another one. And, you know, like an invincible mode, like Beast Gohan, he's definitely not Beast Gohan, right? He'll shoot out one crazy 18 million attacks that guaranteed crit, right? But this isn't like he has additionals, right? It's not like a super powerful rage mode, but it's really strong, right, defensively. And he is pretty much going to be guaranteed critting for the most part. So this is free damage, so you can't really be too mad about, you know, the damage output because it's free damage, right? And that's useful, and free defense. Wait, hold on. He didn't... Oh, work. Whoa. Okay. It's okay. We could put Janemba in slot 1. And we're... Oh, well, yeah, we can definitely put Janemba in slot 1 now. I mean, okay, I was a little worried for a second. I could... I'm gonna just transform him. I'm gonna transform him now. Yeah, let's just transform him. Let's get all these links active. Let's get this Dokkan attack. Let's just make sure we get him done in one hit. Because remember, in slot 1, Janemba doesn't get all the extra additionals. So he's probably only gonna super one time, but he's gonna probably hit very hard, and he has a very high chance to crit. So I don't know, maybe putting Buuhan, like Buuhan is a sneaky, like he's never been a bad LR, he's never had help, but now that he is an actual functional team, he's a menace to society, y'all. A straight menace. Okay, this is where things get serious. So let's switch the OST up. Let's put on some real strong OST. All right, 6 orbs. He doesn't need any orbs, right? He's not really starving for orbs. We know where the super is, and this is an easy double digits. Just plain flat out. This guy's defensive value is immeasurable, right? It's insane. Double digits, free and easy. His little ability is really wicked. Like, when he's in his transform state, slot 1 potential is max. Like, he's gonna be like Super Saiyan 3 Angel Goku, everyone's favorite unit. He's the opposite of Super Saiyan 3 Angel Goku. Super Saiyan 3 Angel Goku is like immediately tanky. This guy is competing with the toughest bosses in like the harder events. Like, he could tank STR Bulma, right? I've seen it. It's already happened, right? Now, we're not getting crits, which suck. If this, come on, just give us this one crit. Like, let's damage him a little bit, please. Yeah, I'm not going the dodge route. I didn't go the dodge route. I went more the crit route. So I'm hoping or the additional route. I just like crit, right? This guy has a really high. Well, I'm saying a really high. I know he's the friend unit. Oh, he crit. Okay, but we weren't over the threshold. Yeah, we're not over the threshold, so it doesn't matter. Okay, so what's the game plan? Because we're gonna be doing 0-0 damage, but this is good right here, right? To at least build up. And by time, okay, so this is how this is gonna work. When we come back next rotation, when we get this same rotation next time, we're gonna transform the friend Buuhan and we're gonna put him in slot 1. And he's gonna massively raise his attack stat, because that's the other thing. I wanted to maximize the defensive prowess of this unit, so I didn't pop his active skill immediately. I waited till we got here to pop his active skill so we can maximize the defensive capability for slot 1, right? Who has the higher defense? So Janemba has 700k. This guy has, okay. We know the incredible damage reduction that Janemba has. This is turn 2. So Goku and Frieza's damage is slightly raised, right? So we're going to eat, I'm pretty sure we're going to live this. Like, Janemba isn't a slouch unit. And people have to remember that. Like, he's not a slouch. We can survive this, even if it's massive damage. The plus is that we're gonna heal everything back up after this turn is over. Like, so like, even if this does 500k, which I doubt, yeah, 300k, we're just gonna heal this all the way back up with this crazy broken team. And not only is it defensively a busted team, it's offensively a busted team, even though it could take some time, and regeneration is crazy. So, you know, the longevity of this team is what I'm really looking at. Like, this team can last in events, right? Now that we're finally doing super attacks with Buuhan as well, pay attention to our defensive stats next time we get him, if there's a next time, because we're not doing any crits right now. I don't usually mind seeing 0 damage, but it can get a little triggering from time to time. That just means we're gonna get a better chance to see everything play out, right? And I sort of enjoy fights when it's tough like this. It's not so easily won. This feels like a real fight right now. Like, we're not just, you know, double go tanks, right? Which is really fun and overpowered and extremely fun. But going into fights with this team, I have noticed, like, it feels just right. This is the best. What? He was, oh, that's it. Hold on. That was at 15 million. It was 15 million and he crit and it did 0 damage. Insane. Insane. I guess you got to be a little bit over 15 million, right? Because that was exactly 15 million and we still didn't do anything. That is insane. Okay, so it seems like we're, you know what? I'm going to risk it. Now, like I said, we're not going to duck any smoke. We're going to put, I know I could just put Buuhan Buu in slot 1 and he'll tank. But I did promise and say I would do this. So let's see if he dodges the super. Okay, he does. And he lives the normals. Perfect. So the domain is definitely playing a role in this. And the fact that all of his links is active is definitely playing a huge part in this. Big Bad Bosses is activated, right? He crit. Look at his attack stats. We're over the threshold. So he dodged the super and he crit. So yeah, he did both. Hit it. Oh, crit, please. Crit. Give us one more crit. Come on. One more crit. Nah, he didn't. But that's very impressive. You see, so we put him in slot 1. We put him in danger. We were only able to collect 3 orbs. Usually you want to collect more than 3 orbs. But since this is the friend Buu, he's at 79%. So he's a little bit better. So we were above, well, not above the threshold. So we are now. But crits wouldn't be a problem, right? Man. Okay, one more. Hit a potential. Normal. Okay, this is okay. This is fine. This is fine. This is okay. This is okay. We still can win this, right? Because Buuhan, like I said, he's been defensively stacking up. So he's probably around 2 million at this point, right? We're not under 50% HP. So things can really play out well still. Yeah, this is not over yet. Yeah, and we're going to potentially be able to just outright dodge. And then look at how we just heal up back to full HP, by the way. Like, just pay attention to that. 2 million defense with guard and 50% chance to dodge. Yeah, I'm putting my bets on him. I mean, the links aren't going to be fully active, so we have to choose between Janemba or Buu. And Buu can sit this one out, bro. Because, I mean, maybe he can die to normals, but it'll be fine. So right here, I'm pretty sure we're going to live even if he doesn't dodge. That domain is up still, so keep that in mind. This is all TEQ BUUHAN. TEQ BUUHAN is the like one of the craziest Dokkan Fest they ever released, right? Look at that. Turn 2 Goku and Frieza, physical Buuhan, he just eats it for 200k like it's nothing, right? Like he's just a boss, and we're gonna heal everything back up. Dude, this might be low-key the funnest extreme team. Now, what I can say is that Int Broly, double Int Broly, it definitely feels more dominant and more like get through the event. But what I can say is that the longevity and the usefulness, because we still have Int Boo's revive, right? Because if we didn't want to do that, we could have just sacked off Int Buu right there, right? And everything would have been fine. But like we had options, but his defense was so high, I was willing to bet on him. And it's going to be turn 3. He is below 50% at this point. Is he or is he not? Can't tell for real. I cannot tell. We're gonna have to see next turn when everything is pulled up. I think he is above 50%. I'm pretty sure bro's above 50%. I don't know. I really can't tell. Oh no, it says attack up, defensive down. Or does that say attack down? I don't know. I can't tell. But this is double digits for free and easy. This is sort of disappointing because I cannot tell if this is under 50% or not. Somebody let me know. Somebody in the comments let me know, because I'm not quite sure. I know somebody can, point it out, because it looked like we were there, but I don't know. But if that was the 5 million super attack, we still would have ate it incredibly well. We wouldn't have died there. Like fully powered Goku and Frieza, we still would have definitely ate it. We are doing 0 damage though. Okay, this is cool. This is cool. This is cool. So, okay, crit, another crit. Did he just do a normal and finish? And okay, he just did a normal that damaged him. That is insane. So he just did a normal that damaged him, because the animation skipped right there. So now Buuhan, if he crits right here, if one of these is a crit, we can definitely be done with this fight, right? Nope. Now we've got to bet it on Buu, and I'm pretty sure he's not gonna crit, or he might. He might. No, he didn't crit. You've got to get rainbow orbs for him to crit, and yeah, look, defensively he'll be fine. But Goku or Frieza is definitely under 50% now. I wish we could test this out. I wish we had Buuhan on this rotation. Well, we do have Buuhan on this rotation. So what do I want to do? Put Janemba or Buu in slot 1? I'm going to put Janemba in slot 1. It really doesn't matter. They really have like the same chance to dodge. They're full dodge, hit potential, both physical attribute. Normals, it's doing damage. But we do have the dodge super here. All right, good. This was a good fight. Yeah, really good fight. Yeah, this was a good fight, man. That really, that took a lot out of me. I'm not gonna lie, but we came out the victors. You have to be patient with this team, but this team is extremely good. 100%. Not my best record. That's not my best time, but we definitely seen the full abilities of TEQ BUUHAN, and like how dominant and how impactful of a role he plays. Because without that domain and regular Buuhan support, bro, and all the powerful links and just the powerful connection between these units, TEQ Broly is really the only oddball out, right? Because Super Janemba pretty much has the same link skills. But I love y'all. Take care of yourself. I'm out.